one thing about life, life goes on. It don't stop for nobody. I mean, yeah, in the physical form, but metaphorically, it don't stop for nobody. It keeps going. Beauty of life. And for a lot of living beings out here, creatures or whatever, you just have to get to navigate. Your job is to navigate and get through the day, like a jungle outside. You know what I'm saying? So you want the fruits of life. You have to do your due diligence. It's not a game. Not supposed to be, but it's not an invisible prison either. You go at free will. You know what I'm saying? And have a positive day or whatever. But life throws you curveballs. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to adjust, navigate, deal with adversity, persevere, stand tall, and keep it pushing. That's what life's about. We can mock, laugh at people who's going through difficulties, but at the same time, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we can scoff at it a little bit, get a little chuckle here and there, but at the same time, that's what real life is about. You know, you don't take care of things, you let things, you know, you procrastinate or whatever, and boom, the reality comes in. You know what I'm saying? You think you got access, and then your access is denied. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your business. Gotta take care of your business. Can't run a business without taking care of your business. So like I said, we can chuckle, laugh, whatever, but we all been there in some, in some form or fashion. We've all been there. You know what I mean? Playing catch up, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's just life once again. You got the cartel out there going crazy in Mexico. They killed their leader. You know what happens when you kill a leader? You got a vacuum, a power vacuum. So it's on site just about for any police officer, maybe tourists that they think is American descent. But if they kill one American, let them touch one of those Americans over there and find out what happened. Let them touch one of them Americans. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. That's one thing America ain't gonna put up with. You you burn all you whatever you want to burn down. I mean, they did offer to come over there and clean up. You know what I mean? But I guess the lady president over there, her name escapes me. I guess she denied Trump or was calling herself standing up to Trump. But I guess it was I don't know if it was a joint effort to take dude out. He got shot. El Mencio. I guess he had got wounded in a gun battle or whatever, and he didn't survive. I think that he died in transit or whatever, but he didn't survive. So he was the leader of one of the biggest cartels over there. So they already been warned. I mean, these jokers they have like a Delta force. You know what I mean? So I don't think you want to be in Mexico or on those borders of Mexico in those towns right now. I think you want to be far from that. They don't play around, bro. They don't play around. They don't play around, bro. Don't mess with Mexico. They don't mess around. When they get back, it's with extreme prejudice. They don't care. I saw one video circulating where somebody said it was an old video where they was like, dude had a flamethrower, had some guy tied up. I don't know, a rival cartel member or civilian or whatever. I don't even have to explain what happened. Can you imagine? I can't imagine it. That's just not human. It's just not human. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like when they going at the civilians. What they got to do with y'all madness? Nothing to do with that. They caught up in the crossfires. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it ugly. They ain't got nothing to do with y'all madness over there. What y'all got going on over there? They trying to get through the day, man. You know, like I said, getting through the day. Next thing you know, they caught up in a twist. They running up cartel, running up in airports, randomly shooting off guns. I don't know if anybody got killed, but I can imagine someone being injured. Burning cars, taking over cars. There was an alleged threat talking about they're gonna shoot anyone they see was on site out at 5 p.m. or whatever. This is what it is, man. All you recreational users. This is what happens. This is the real grime of the grime of it. On the highest level. Without appetite over here for drugs. Woo. But I'm just saying, when you look at these footage, man, you see what your appetite, how it circumvents. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. For every spark the blunt, for every whatever you indulge in, it's always a cost of doing business. And Mencho, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's the cost. I mean, it is what it is, bro. When they want you, they want you. When they get you, they get you. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's the cost of being, the cost of doing business, man. It's another one to rise up, and then once they get so big and get caught up in the limelight, they'll chop that person down too. It's just the way it is. Unfortunately, the civilians have to pay for it with their lives being in danger in the crossfire. Can't do their daily operations because the simple fact is you caught up in the middle of a war, a cartel war. And that's just the way it is. What can you do about it? Peace.